Okay, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening everyone. Welcome to the channel. My name's Emily. This is Autumn Budgets. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you're returning. It is lovely to see everybody. So welcome to our weekly cash stuffing. Hope your weekend is going well and you've had a lovely week. So yeah, from Friday's video, let's carry on. We're going to do our weekly cash stuffing today. Let's see what we've got to stuff. I think we've got the usual 130, but it's all in 20 and 10s. So we're not like bougie like our Lucy, who is unwell at the moment. So our lovely Lucy Luxor, you get better soon. Yeah, we're going to change this. So on Friday, I did a game day. We did Festive Friday, which I loved. Put lots of lovely money in here, but I know that I game dayed a load of fivers. So let's see how many we can change out. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 91 and 10. Let's get my little sausagey thing out here. There we go. And then what we will do is see how many we've got here, and we can, doesn't matter about a couple of £10 notes, but all the rest in fivers would be lovely. So 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 115. Is that right? Sorry people. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91 and 10. Right, so if I leave that 100 in there, 20, 40, 60, 81 and 10. Right, there we go. Hopefully I should have 207 in here, so let's make sure and then we know it's right. 20, ooh, 40. Could have just counted that as well. It's not really, I don't worry when I'm counting. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92. That's too much, so I assume that that goes there. Right, so we've got 207 in there, which is correct. Christmas, 207 in Christmas already. Yeah, a mini round of applause in celebration to me, as Chandler would say. A woohoo. So
mini wave in celebration to me. A woohoo.
So I think, if not, 10, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 85, 1, 10, 20 and 30. Perfect. 130 pounds in sterling, which soon won't be worth very much. Well, it's not worth very much now. But, okay. Move me along a bit. There we go. So my beautiful mat. Thank you, everybody. Did you like my mat? I do love sunflowers. Anything yellow. This colour and this colour are my favourite colours in the world. So, yeah. Okay, let's get on. Again, I have no, I haven't done my cheat sheet or anything. So we're just going to wing it, okay? What's the worst that could happen? Oh, I could put all of it in something, which I won't do. I think we're all pretty seasoned now. You've been with me long enough to know what I put my money into. So I crossed it off already, so we should have, I started and the camera didn't, but yeah, so 380. Fortunately I just got to this point, so never mind. 1, 2, 3, so we've got 300 in our MONZO pot. My MONZO pot is always linked down below. If you join up with MONZO, get anywhere between 5, 10 and 50 pounds at the moment, I do believe. So if you use my Monzo link, know that I only use the free edition, and I love their savings challenges and their penny savings challenge. I do like their rates of interest, even for non-members, is really quite good compared to all the national banks. But please, I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research. So I've got 300 in my Monzo pot: 5, 10, 15, 25, 25, 45, 55, 65, 75, 80. So there we go. £380 in my Monzo. I've got £20 left of 400. I might even put a savings challenge in there so I can put a bit more into emergency folder this month. And then I've got some money to allocate in here so we can break that £400 barrier. That'd be amazing. Okay, right. Coco and Teddy. It's my little black lab. He's not little, but my little black lab and my little black and white cat. She looks just like Jess off Postman Pat. Almost called her that. Okay, so we've got Nikki at Cashbook Cute's little savings challenge. We've got saving through the year. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Love to Nikki, hope she's okay. So we've got 430. We can cross off one of those chicks. We are on April, so is that right? Yeah. Any old Sharpie will do. So there we go. That's that one. So our first chick of April is done. We've got 5 chicks to do though, £25, which is a perfectly reasonable amount. So that's perfect. It's for their vet bills and things because I couldn't afford the insurance this year. It was horrific. So that's their emergency fund. Month ahead is gonna get, let's see how much we scratched off, because this is our main saving focus for this year. I do that Budget Lux's lovely scratch offs. So we've got 10 in there, it would seem, which is perfect. We'll do that. And then I'll just get my dice tower out really quickly and we will see what we are gonna do next week. I do this in advance because obviously my budget is limited and I can't say do £15 willy-nilly. I'll have to take it out of something else. So I do this in advance. So forewarned is forearmed and all that sort of goodness. Right, so let's see what we've got for next week. We've got 5, so we are going to roll again. Because 5 is okay. And 2 again, so we'll go 1, 2. And 6, which is 11. So we'll remember to put like 15 in next time. That is absolutely fine. Okay, oh sorry. Let's get that one out of the way. Let's get Pato in. There we go. Lovely, lovely. I love these by Budget Lux. So yeah, there we go. I'll probably put nearer 15 in next time and I'll allow for that. So we've got at the moment 10, 20, 30 and 40 in there, but we do have 1 month in the bank of direct debit, so we are a month ahead. And then we've got over £400 in our month ahead binder, which is something that we try and do every other week, and at the moment I am doing GB's Bacon Save. So yeah, we've got, there you go, £405 in there at the moment, which is amazing. So yes, our main focus this year to get 2 months ahead maybe, but also to include things like food and stuff like that, because at the moment my month ahead is literally all bills. So yeah, that's it. Okay, Mother's Wealth of Care gets its usual 5. This is again by that Budget Lux. This is for my retirement or my funeral, whichever comes first. I don't want to leave a mess for my kids, so we are saving. This is going to be a really slow burn, but we have done it once. So 75, 80, 85, 90, and we've got £100 in there. No way. So we have saved £100 in mother welfare since the new year. Not bad at all. Okay, and buffer. I had a bra drama. So I went and took £100 out of buffer, and I went and bought myself 3 new very nice bras from Marks and Spencer's. I have one on now. I cannot tell you again how lovely they are. It's the best thing I bought. My other ones were hanging off me and giving me rashes and stuff. So I bought some cotton ones and I treated myself. There we go. So now we've got 25 in there. This just sucks up whatever, you know, we need to spend on, whether that be bills or bras. So yeah, the 2 B's, bills and bras. There we go. Right, so extra winter electric. It's not really for winter. It is just because my gas meter is out of control. Even during the summer, it would seem. It's being an arse. So put a £5 in here, and then as you can see, I've got 20, 30, 45. I can put £40 on a time. So I might go and fill that up. Then it will be empty, and then I will start saving for winter then, because hopefully that should last us quite a long time now. Hoping the warmer weather will last. I notice it's colder at night, so right, okay, so then we've got nothing in water rates. It's a whole big saga in itself that you lovely people help me out with. Then we've got debt. Extra debt this is, not my payment, so extra debt is not getting anything. And yearly insurance is getting 5, because I am going to have to think about contents insurance quite soon. Spring is in the air. Look at this. Who remembers Danielle at the Budgeting Bear? Woo woo. Got all of her stuff still, it would seem. So what I'm going to do is going to save for that. Contents insurance here should be £45, 55 maybe. Although knowing my luck, it'll be like over 100 now. But we will slowly save for it, and yeah, we will see about that. But I wanted to start saving for it. Okay, the next most important binder is our home binder. So my thoughts, well, I think I'm going to start putting extra into where's my scratch offs? There they are. I'm going to start putting extra into preps and things, because with all this stupid talk of tariffs and all that sort of thing, which by the way, people, is a global tax because they've run out of money, so they'll take yours instead of using their own. We are going to have to think about doubling up on things. Not meaning go out and stockpile, but doubling up on things, maybe getting a couple of extra things, you know, things you use all the time. Don't advocate going out and getting tons of crap that you're not going to use. Things that you use though, absolutely double and treble on those things. If you are new, I am a prepper. I do have a prepper playlist down below, so please go and help yourself. I've got everything from blackout boxes to Mylar bagging, making your food last 25 years if you so wish. But yeah, so we are going to start putting some more in this. And also garden is important, which is what I'm on now. We are going to garden the crap out of things this year. See how much money we can save in the older TESEO, eh? So we've got £7 in there. We've got £6 to come. I have a manky pound coin on my desk, which I will do. And let's scratch for next time. Yeah. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's not be. We'll go for a 10-sided die and see how it works. So we've got 1, so that's perfect. This lovely challenge is by Helen at the Housewife's Budget. So yeah, this is Forage for Funds, and these are the cutest. We all know I have a love for little mushrooms. So we're going to do one, which is £9. So it'll be £9 next week. So that is fine. I will write that down. Garden really needs to be cracked on with now as well, which is why I've got a little savings challenge for it, because it's no good to spend a couple of quid in every week. We are taking this very seriously. Oh, also I should have garden updates as well, and now that the garden is clearing, I will be yeah, showing you pictures of before and after, and my goodness me, I knew there was work to be done, but I didn't realise there was that much work to be done. So yeah, it's taken longer than I thought, and my strimmer is broken, so we are at the moment at a standstill. I'm going to have to go out there and do it with my, you know, just my shears. So yeah, but I've got a garden plan next week, and this week as well you will get garden planning, and also the before and after pictures. And also preps and things, because in light of everything, I think we need to think about preps even more now, and food. So Butcher's is going to get its usual £5, so there's 15 in there. Monthly stock up is going to get a bit more this week. We're going to put 10 in there. There we go, so that's a 20. I don't know how long these tariffs will take to come in, but I'd like to get a bit more in there. So let's put 10 in here as well. Actually, I'll just use that one. Yes, we'll put 10 in there as well. And I'd like to go, and like I said, stock up on a few things before the prices start going up and they start blaming him and inflation and stuff, when we all know that inflation is another tax at the government pocket. I do not need anything in home decorating. I did want to see how much is in there. I assume it's 10. All things home and decor we started again because we rinsed this last month. So let's put another 5 in there. This gorgeous challenge is by Kat at the Queen Bee Makes, and all of my envelopes, 99% of them are by that Budget Lux. Isn't that gorgeous? So let's do that. And then we're going to put 5 into tech. I'm decorating. You don't need for now. I do have paint. Should I need to start getting going? I've got gloss as well, because I need to paint some of the inside doors. So yes, there we go. Right, so we've got 10 in here. So we've got 15 now. Let's cross something else off. Perfect. That's that one. Put that one back in too. White goods and electricals. This is the one that usually rinses my emergency fund, so we are saving hard in here. Oh, we got much more than I thought. Let's take another one off. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 40. Nice, £40 in there. I will save it again until we get to the price of probably the most expensive electrical item in the house, which I assume would be a fridge freezer or a washing machine. Definitely probably a fridge freezer, especially if you wanted a half decent one. So yeah, there we go. That's all of those done. Not going to go in the kids binders today. Don't really need anything in home ed. I did buy some curriculum, so that money's come out. So now we will start going across to our 52-week challenge and our high days and holidays. Right, what have I got left? 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 40. Bless you! That was a massive sneeze my son just did. Oh, right, okay. Kids' birthdays, let's put 10 in here. Again, look at all those £5 notes in there. I must remember they're in there. So, 5 and 10. So now in kids' birthdays, this is for my 2 oldest who are in the summer. So, yeah. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 80. Nice. So they've got 180, so what's that, £90 each at the moment. Usually try and get to a couple of £100 each, and also that includes Oscar. always give the kids £200 plus a party, or not a party. They're too old for that. They're grown. But you know, like a meal out, nice family meal out somewhere. Okay, and Christmas. We have emptied Christmas, and I have not cleaned this off. So let's clean it off now. I always say this, but please, please, please do not use that nasty, horrible stuff. All you need is one of these magic erasers, and you don't need it wet. It takes off everything. Excuse my squeaky antique chair. As soon as my bum starts moving, the antique chair starts squeaking, which is not surprising because I have an ample bottom. So there we go. So we'll start again. What a nice clean fresh slate that is. So we've got £207 in Christmas, and it's April, and I'm telling you, I am just amazed. And I am fully, what's the word? Not refreshed, but I'm in the frame of mind of, yeah, let's get on with it, mind, isn't it? Huh? Yeah. Christmas needs some, Christmas needs some love during the summer as well. So we are going to put £10 in that. Look, I've only crossed off one. So we are going to put £10 in Christmas and carry on that momentum. Lovely stuff. All these envelopes are by Hayley at Budget Stuff Save. Let's do that. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that just gorgeous? So, what have we got coming up now? We've got the Easter holidays, we've got St. George's Day, we've got Savings Challenge for that. Holiday camping, we will be doing those soon. Do you know what? I think that's it in here for now. We've gone past everything, really. Yeah, just Christmas and the kids' birthdays. I had my new one done, Oscar's Pantomime of Santa visits. And we'll think about London further into the spring, I think. Whether that trip will actually happen now, I don't know, because we've got a couple of home-ed trips planned. But what I might do is save for them in here. But we'll sort that out at a later date. We'll sort that out at a later date. Right, let's get our lovely 52-week challenge out. So we've got... what have we got? Oh, I can't remember. I can't remember what I was going to say. Anyone else get like that? I don't know whether it's because I'm old or blonde or both. So, right. We are on the very lovely spring. Look at that. We are going to put £10 in here. And I'm going to do that flower there. Yeah, let's do it. A different green. Just to be awkward. There we go. So that's that one. Shall I do it? The flower, a different colour. Yes, let's do that. This is for my 52-week challenge, which is basically just before or just after Christmas. We save as much as we can all year, and then all this loveliness gets put into our savings challenges, into our sinking funds as a boost for next year, and it is a lovely boost as well. So glad to have it. Sorry, this one's a bit full because it's got all the kids stuff in and all the home ed stuff, so she's bulging, I'm afraid. So there's 10 in there. Yeah, there's 10 in there. So we are carrying on. It's all good. Let's see how much we've got in spring. At the moment, of course, this one will go until May. So at the moment, we've got 25 in there. I think it's 120 in total. It will take us that long to do that because some of these big ones we won't do all in one go. We will do in 2-week intervals. So we've got that one, which is spring, and then we've got our monthly challenge. So all the inserts are by Kat that Queen Bee makes, and all my lovely envelopes are from Hayley at Budget Stuff Save. I spent all my birthday money last year on this, and I thoroughly don't regret anything. Right, so we've got 20. Oh, we might even finish this a bit early, actually. So 2, 4, 5. So we'll cross that out for 1, and then 2, 3. And then 5. So we've got, yeah, we've got £20 in there already. Nice, nice, nice. There we go. Save £30 in this side, and then whatever the seasonal challenge is, and that should give us a really, really nice boost for next year. Love 52-week challenge. It's the only long-term challenge I do. Having said that, I do have a couple more, but that is really satisfying to unstuff. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's like a Christmas present to myself. So that is it. That is all the money gone. So that is our £130 relocated. Hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Subscribe to the family. We'd love to have you here. Tomorrow I will see you for some savings challenges, either tomorrow or Tuesday. Trying to keep to Monday, Wednesday, Friday and a weekend video. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do at the moment. And we've got garden planning and prepping to do. I want to do a video on all this money stuff, and how I am going to fight the tide, or fight against the tide. And yeah, it should be very interesting. So lots of love. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and next week if you're on holiday with your kids. Round here we don't finish till the week after, but yeah, enjoy them, have a lovely weekend, and we will see you next week bright and early. Let's say our serenity prayer together, which is: God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. God bless you, God bless your families, and I will see you very soon on Autumn Budgets. Love you all. Bye bye. Bye bye.